The statue of David is one of Michelangelo's best works. It is revered in Italy to modern day because of its size, concept, and appearance. Michelangelo left Rome to return to Florence in 1501 because he was homesick. His family and friends told him that if he came back, he might have the big piece of marble that Piero Soderini, the Gonfaloniere of the city, had talked of giving it to Leonardo da Vinci to work on. Michelangelo, in the past, had seen the large chunk of Carrara marble multiple times, known as the Giant. It stood at 18 feet high and weighed multiple tons. It thrilled his imagination. However, the stone had been in the cathedral's workyard for 35 years because all the young sculptors had not been able to satisfy the cathedral's board of works with their ideas. After returning home, the board considered an idea that Michelangelo presented, but the decision would, of course, take time. Michelangelo was also starting to work on another project, and were 15 statues. But as he was returning to Florence, he learned that he had won the marble. He decided that he'll put off the 15 statues off for another time in order to focus on this large piece of marble known as the Giant. On dawn, September 13th, 1501, Michelangelo started one of his biggest projects that would go down in history as one of the most artistic works. This was the beginning of the Statue of David. The Statue of David was finished in 1504 and was politically motivated to be placed at the entrance of the Palazzo Vecchio because of its symbol of the Florentine state, because of its important representation. David is portrayed to be a hero who is a religious inspiration to politics of its times, because Florence was prosperous and its people during the 1500s were mainly concerned with prestige, power, and wealth. During this time, nudity in art challenged societal views and norms of society and that of an individual's. David was a shepherd and received a message from a messenger of God to become the next king of Israel. However, the Israelites were in a war with the Philistines, and the Philistines' giant, Goliath, was indomitable. David, seeing this war firsthand, says that he will defeat Goliath in the name of God. In this statue, David is holding a sling, which was the weapon he used to defeat Goliath. The statue's facial expression shows David's eyes to be very focused and courageous. There is a uniqueness to it because seeing from the left eye is facing upward and towards something. This represents Goliath. Looking from the right eye, however, cancels out the effect of the left eye. His left arm is held to his shoulder to show boldness and that he is confident in his ability to win against Goliath. Inside the left hand is the pouch of the sling, while his right hand is very veiny and is holding another unknown object. This weapon on the right hand, considered by many, is a staff. The staff represents leadership in the Bible for a group of people or even a flock of sheep. The sculpture is in a counterpoised position where the weight is placed more on one leg and its position of the pelvis and shoulders are angled unevenly. Because of this, on his right ankle there is support of a large root. To many viewers, this pose invokes emotion and drama of mixed feelings, such as courage, sass, fear, and aspiration, opposed to if the statue were standing normally. Michelangelo made the statue even more realistic by keeping David uncircumcised, except at the tip, in order to be consistent with the norms of the Israelites. Because of Michelangelo's love for Greek sculptures, he had a very interested focus on humanism. This is also seen in many Greek sculptures and their genitals to be uncircumcised. The detail in the statue of David is very precise, and because it is made of marble, it looks very clean and smooth. From head to toe, the keen details are portrayed to be masculine. This can be seen on his chiseled chin, large Adam's apple, toned shoulders and biceps, and muscular pecs and abs. Ultimately, to me, this statue stands as a reminder as the greatest work of art in the Renaissance era that invokes many emotions and feelings from the base of its facial structure, pose, and background meaning.